What's good, everybody? This is Grace and Glory, and I want to talk to you about up B. Now, there's a small optimization that I want to cover that I don't think a lot of people know about, but I mean it's sort of known, but it's not really utilized. Now, up B, the good old-fashioned Tokyo drift. You know, you've got a lot of mobility with up B. You can, just go forward. You can pull it back. You've got some pretty good flexible options there. You give it the old just kidding. You're practically skywriting up there, right? You got a decent amount of leeway. But here's what's important that I want to talk about today. Put it on the old frame by frame so we can see here. If you do it in mid-air, begin the up B, you actually have until you can choose to reverse it and it becomes active as of frame 14. But up until that point, you have a decent amount of lateral mobility. And here's the fun part, is you can even scoot forward, and as long as you hit back before frame 14, you can kind of zigzag that around. And it's nice. You can use that. Nikita's coming off stage. Just kidding. Oops, that's hard to do frame by frame. Let's take that there. There we go. Free up the button there. Pull back and then forward. It's nice. Like, you have a few options out of it. It'll just help with recoveries in general, right? But there's something else, another application that I wanted to go over. And this might take a couple tries because it's kind of precise, and I haven't practiced it too much. But if you're punishing stuff out of shield, everybody knows Falcon's shield game is probably arguably the worst in the game. All he really has is up B out of shield, and that comes out on a whopping frame 14. So that doesn't really win him any marathons out of shield, But there is something neat that he can do. If you're just, standing here at start position, well, I mean, okay, Ganon's a big boy. That actually does work on him. No, that was his idle animation. Alright, good stuff. Alright. I was trying this on Ike before. Let me go back to him.
Training.
We're just kind of labbing as we go, So let's try this back on Ike here, where I knew what I was talking about. Alright, so from starting position, that's not going to happen. You can't grab them. They just can't get that distance. But you can do a quick jump. Come on. Yeah. It's a little precise, and this is why. First 2 frames of jump squat still get you grounded up B. 1, 2, up B, that's standing. That doesn't get the any of the drift. 1, 2, 3, now input up B, aerial. Give him the hug. So it's a precise input, because otherwise you don't want to lose too many frames. You're already frame 14 with the up B, so adding on 3 more frames of jump squat, you don't really want to make one of the slowest out of shield options even slower. But here's why this is interesting. When you've got moves that are they're minus on block, but they have enough range to where it doesn't really matter, this is where that can come into play. And again, this will probably take a few tries because it's, I've just kind of looked at this today and I'm thinking, why haven't I been doing this? So I'm going to just get hit by this good old-fashioned F smash on shield. Just Ike as an example. I was checking it out on Ganondorf earlier, and it does actually work the same way. So I'm going to just, get hit by his F smash. That's not happening. Just out of shield, not really happening at all. But, oops. Come on. See? And again, you're kind of having to be pretty frame tight with it, but it's such a small input that I think this is definitely doable. Just begin to jump squat, and as soon as you're airborne, just start the up B and hold forward. Yeah. The only drag to this, the only downside, is because you're having to do that jump out of shield. It's not just like a regular up B where you can just like buffer the hit as soon as you are getting damaged on your shield. You can buffer the up B. Since you're having to, what you're actually buffering is the short hop instead, then it makes it hard depending on the shield stun of the move that you're getting hit by. Because you can't, there's no way to buffer this or have it work automatically. You're just, it's manual. Come on. It's not easy, but it's an optimization that I think is going to be important. And this is just something with like a big amount of shield stun, like Ike's F smash. But if you think about it, there's other moves that kind of are hard to punish out of shield. Shulk comes to mind, especially with some of his aerials. And I think this might be, this might have some potential in maybe punishing some of hits that are spaced that you can't really punish out of shield. Maybe some of the fire emblems. I should have probably waited to do a video on this before until I could do it somewhat consistently. But yeah, I got excited. I wanted to make the video. There we go. It's weird because you want to hold forward as soon as you can, but you're really just buffering an up B, because you can't really drift forward until the up B starts anyway. So it kind of feels like you're just up B'ing out of shield. It's a little counterintuitive if you're just going by instinct. Anyway, I think this could, help out Falcon's meta a bit. If he's in shield, he's already in trouble. So having something like this that kind of just helps him improve that, I don't know. It could help. Just wanted to throw it out there, and hopefully it, stops getting you bullied so much on shield. It's just an idea.